If you are an interior designer, being active on social media is pretty much a must. Social media lets you reach a large audience organically, build strong relationships with fans, and turn some of them into real clients. But if you are not exactly sure what to do, social media can feel overwhelming and like too much work for very little reward. So, in this video, we will talk about 5 things that you, as an interior designer, can do to be successful on social media. If you want to focus specifically on Instagram, check out this other video. Today, we will cover social media in general, so most of the things that we will discuss will apply to platforms like Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, any major social media sites really. The first thing is to focus on platforms that are relevant to your audience. Sure, being on multiple platforms gives you a higher chance of reaching more people, but each platform needs its own strategy, time, and resources before you see results. So, if your ideal clients are likely to be on Instagram because they are looking for a residential designer, focusing on LinkedIn could be a waste of time. Zooming in on just one platform allows you to really concentrate and learn what it takes to master it more quickly. For instance, engagement is key on Instagram and in Facebook groups. But if Pinterest is your main platform, you should focus on creating eye-catching graphics, pinning them regularly, and joining group boards to reach new people, as engagement tools aren't such a big thing on Pinterest. So when deciding which platform is right for you, think about your ideal client, the type of content they are likely to consume, where, and also how. Once you figure that out, you can focus on things that will help you attract new clients, whether it's creating graphics, sharing posts, or engaging with people directly. And this leads me to the second point, which is sharing content that your target audience is actually interested in. Deciding which platform to focus on is just the beginning. Knowing what kind of content resonates with your ideal client is crucial for getting their attention and trust. For example, if you are a short-term rental stylist and you post about beautiful kitchen renovations, you might get some likes, but probably only a few conversions or client inquiries, because your potential clients are not looking for that kind of a service. Similarly, if you are a virtual designer, but mostly pin recipes on Pinterest, it might be interesting for you and some of your followers, but it's not what your potential clients come to you for, nor is it what you want your brand to be associated with. If you need help coming up with content ideas that speak to your ideal client, watch our video about client personas, which can be a great tool for content creation. Now, let's say you already know which social media platforms your ideal client prefers, and what kind of content they respond well to, but it just takes so much time to post every day, week, or whatever frequency is needed. You need to create the content, write captions or pin descriptions, and post at the right time. That's a lot of work if you are not a full-time social media marketer. So does that mean that you should just hire someone to handle your social media? Not necessarily. If you use the right tools and plan your content ahead, it's entirely possible to manage your social media without spending all or even half of your time on it. That said, there are various tools and apps available for each platform, so you might need to do some research. For instance, Tailwind is fantastic for creating Pinterest graphics in bulk and scheduling them to be posted automatically, making it a great tool for anyone using Pinterest. And although you can also schedule your Instagram content with Tailwind, if you are posting on both Instagram and Facebook, I would suggest using Facebook Creator Studio, as it allows you to manage both platforms and even post in your own Facebook group. Canva is another great tool, because you can use it to create all kinds of graphics and videos, including bulk creation and resizing your graphics to suit different platforms. Then you have message automation tools like ManyChat or SendPulse if you are engaging with your followers on Instagram or Facebook, and many others for tasks like hashtag research, monitoring, and video editing. So, as you can see, there's no shortage of apps and tools to help you manage your social media. It's just a matter of knowing which one is right for you and how to use them effectively. If you're focusing on Instagram, we have a video featuring my favorite apps that you might want to watch later. Okay, you figure out which platform to focus on, what kind of content to create, and how to do it. But how do you actually get people to pay for your design services? That's where my next point comes in. And it's all about having a plan for how people will book your services after finding you online. So this ties in with my previous point about creating content that resonates with your audience. If you know that your ideal clients are Airbnb owners and are interested in learning how to charge more per stay through better design, you can create Pinterest pins with text overlays that will lead them to your website. There, you can offer a freebie or a lead magnet that provides value to them and dives deeper into the services you offer if they want to take the next step. Oh, and here's a tip. Be thoughtful about what you include in your lead magnet or other free resources. You want to provide enough value without overwhelming people or giving away everything so that there is no incentive to hire you. Your lead magnet should give potential clients a taste of what they would get if they hired you, as well as a look into broader possibilities of your design expertise. If you are on Instagram, you can link your lead magnet in your bio, or automate your messages to send the sign-up form to those who DM you asking for it. Now, here's the important thing. Each social media platform requires a different conversion strategy. For example, DMs are one of the most effective conversion tools on Instagram, and we have a whole video dedicated to that. On Pinterest, it's all about creating eye-catching graphics, paired with a title that will draw people in and encourage them to click and learn more. So you need to find a conversion strategy that works for the specific platform you are on. And don't get discouraged if you find that something that worked well on Pinterest doesn't work on Instagram or Facebook. It's all good and well to want to master social media, but if your Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook profile isn't integrated into your overall marketing strategy, you might be losing out. So this point is about having a strategy that takes your other marketing activities into account. In other words, your social media profiles should work in synergy with your other marketing activities. For instance, if you are doing email marketing, you can promote your newsletter on Instagram and use your lead magnet there to get new subscribers. Or let's say you host online classes on how to put a mood board together, or any other topic that is close to you. You might see this as a way to get new client leads, and that's great, but you can go a step further and use the content from these classes to strengthen your position as an interior design expert in the online sphere. For example, you could use clips from your classes as reels, or host your online classes as live videos and make them accessible to members of a specific Facebook group instead of just posting them on your website or using a webinar software. It's all about thinking how you can get more out of what you are already doing, so you get a bigger organic reach, more people see you as an authority, and have a reason to follow or engage with your brand more often. So just to recap, here are 5 things that you, as an interior designer, can do to succeed on social media. Number 1, focus on platforms that matter to your ideal client, instead of trying to be everywhere. Number 2, share content that your ideal client is actually interested in, not just what you find interesting. Number 3, plan your content ahead and use the right tools to save time and effort. Number 4, have a conversion strategy that is specific to the social media platform you are on. And finally, number 5, make sure that your social media profiles work in synergy with your other marketing activities, so that you can maximize your reach and the number of client prospects with the least amount of time. Now, if you want to find out which social media platform could be best for your business, watch this video next, where I'll walk you through some of the major ones for interior designers. And if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.